Selamat siang. Good afternoon. See those trees way out in the distance? It's actually not as far as it looks. It's a rainforest. It's called the Gading Rainforest in South Kalimantan, South Borneo. And I got to live my childhood dream of going to a rainforest and living in the wild for a little while and looking for the elusive wild orangutan. Unfortunately, I was quite devastated with what I saw. Unlike the movies and books that I've seen growing up, this rainforest is not quite the same. A year ago, my friend Shinta, who is the leader of Borneo Wildlife Rescue, the organization that I've been working with here in South Borneo, went out here to look for the orangutan, and she was able to find one. It was a wonderful experience. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of rainforest that has been cut down because of unsustainable logging practices, which pushes the orangutan further and further into central Borneo, where there are palm oil plantations. And these palm oil plantations are being put in areas that have been burned down, where the rainforest has been cleared out of all its nutrients, all its animals, all its plants, just for palm oil trees. A very unsustainable agricultural crop. I'm hoping that these pictures that I show you and these videos that I show you will inspire you to boycott palm oil, because there is no sustainable palm oil practice. It is killing the orangutan, who's already on the verge of extinction, as well as many other creatures. For the first time in the history of the world, there's a massive extinction, massive species die-off because of one species, and that's us, human beings. We are the benefactors of their suffering, and it's not fair. And I've seen it firsthand, as you can see in the pictures that I show you, in the videos. You'll see that there's no safe and sustainable way to continue to tear down the rainforest. It's destroying everything that's in it. They call Borneo the lungs of the earth. The reason why they call it this is because the rainforest ecosystem here is 150 million years old. It took 150 million years for these ecosystems to grow together. And it provides oxygen for the entire world. Unfortunately, with the rate that it's being cut down and burned down, it's going to cause us to suffer eventually in the long run. I hope you take the time to look at my project, look at my pictures and videos, and please take your time and look into Borneo Wildlife Rescue. We're doing amazing things to try to save this orangutan and save the many endangered species that are in this forest. This was once lush, green orangutan habitat, and now it's been destroyed by unsustainable logging practices. This area of South Kalimantan holds the very last few orangutans in the wild for this area. That monkey is one of the few forest dwellers that have survived the logging. The people here have been seeing less and less wildlife as they're being pushed into central Kalimantan, an area that is known for its palm oil plantations, an area that's also being devastated. These are the beautiful little proboscis monkeys in South Kalimantan, Borneo. They live peacefully by this river, being adored by tourists every day. They have characteristic big noses, which you can't really tell from the video, but trust me, they've got big noses. What Borneo Wildlife Rescue has been doing, and its current mission, is to help preserve the South Kalimantan rainforest, where only a few wild orangutans remain. When I went on my journey with my crew into the forest, we saw lots of orangutan nests. We saw orangutan droppings, we saw the fruit that they ate, and we know that the orangutans are out there still. Unfortunately, we also heard the sound of chainsaws, which were going on every day. And it's obvious that these orangutans are catching on to the fact that their homes being destroyed by people, and they're being pushed further and further out of South Kalimantan and into central Borneo, where there are palm oil plantations. So either way, they're losing their homes. Either way they go. And what Borneo Wildlife Rescue's mission is now is to work with the local government to put up signs that will impose penalties and fines to anybody who logs on this land. They need grant money, they need the funds, and a more sustainable base camp for them to continue this project and to preserve this home. It's a very worthy cause, and it could be the last chance for South Kalimantan's orangutans.